Good evening, everyone. Tonight is Saturday night, and I'm preparing this devotional for in the morning, 21st, Sunday. Question that I have is, or was Jesus Christ concerned about fitting in with the culture? Is Jesus Christ concerned about fitting in with the culture? And then I got a question for you personally. Are you concerned about fitting in with the culture? Am I concerned about fitting in with the culture? Every country's a little different. Everybody has their little traditions. Christ said to the Pharisees, "You're concerned about the traditions of men." The Italians do one way, things one way. The French do it a little different. The Spanish, Mexican culture does it a little different. The Muslims have a total different culture. The North America, Canada does it different than even the United States. South America, Brazil, and Argentina does it differently, and the Soviet Union does it differently. And so the question that we have to ask ourselves is it really important about fitting in with the culture? Jesus Christ came against the culture of the day. And Pilate asked Jesus Christ, "Are you a king?" And he said, "Thou sayest." And so what did Pilate tell him when they crucified him? He said, "Put on there the King of the Jews." They said, "No, put on there that he said he was the King of the Jews." He said, "What I've written, I've written." Jesus not fitting in with the culture cost him his life. And you not fitting in with the culture, and I not fitting in with the culture, may someday cost us our lives. I'll give you an example. Not going along with the LGBT homosexual agenda might cost us getting taken down from YouTube, taken down from Facebook, and eventually may cost us our lives. It cost me my job. Back in 1997, it cost me my job by not fitting in with the culture. It cost me friendship with all my family, my relatives, not fitting in with the culture. It cost me not being a member of a church, not fitting in with the culture. Now, I'm a member of Christ Church, not the Church of Christ. I'm talking about the bride of Christ. Okay. Why do you think Christ said, "Come out from the world and be ye separate, saith the Lord, touch not the unclean thing"? That includes the culture. You know, some people spend a lot of time going to social events, getting involved in social drinking, and now that they have legalized marijuana, there's a lot of pot smokers throughout the United States. I think it's just perfectly acceptable to smoke pot. Part of the culture. Pornography is a part of the culture. At one time, pornography was considered a perversion, but now it's mainstream. Okay, what about all of this preoccupation with gender and gender neutrality? Jesus Christ was the creator. He said that he created man and woman. He did not create gender neutrality. Well, that's kind of what's on my mind tonight. by not fitting in with the culture, we will suffer persecution. You know, you have golfing buddies you go out with. You know, back when I was coming up, the big thing was going to rock concerts. I never went to any rock concerts, but I listened to a lot of rock and roll music, but I never went to any concerts. Well, I know a lot of people did. My brother did. Now, another thing that people do is they fit in with the culture in denominations. The Southern Baptist Church, Southern Baptist denomination, is the largest denomination in the United States. They surpass even the Catholics. And they fit in with the culture of the Arminian free will doctrine. What about the sports culture? All the sports. People have to go to their university football and basketball games. They have to go to the Kansas City Chiefs or the Kansas City Royals or the National Basketball Association or whatever. They got to fit in with the culture. The other day I was listening to a little bit of American Family Radio, and I mentioned to my wife, I said, this is supposed to be a Christian radio station, and what they talk about? Wow. They fit in with the culture. Well, that's about all I have to say this morning in this devotional. Examine, have you compromised? Have you just given up all of your ethics and morals to fit in with the culture? I hope not. May the good Lord be with you this day is my prayer. God bless.